Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I was like, we're gonna have to go live today because I want to talk about this Atlanta situation. I want to talk about Potomac, and I got some hot topics I want to talk about. So I was like, TikTok is in a ride. It is crazy, and I gotta re-situate some stuff. I gotta learn how to do it right here and just bring all my talents to YouTube. So that's what I'm going to be working on after this live today and the rest of the time before I leave to get back on the road. But I was like, why not have this conversation today while we all snowed in? Hello, Diana. Hello, Sin. Hello, Tarsha. Hello, Trinity. Hello, everybody. All 13 of you. Hello, people in the bushes. Hello, Texas Cannon. Go ahead and hit the like button, like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video, all the things, do all the things. I hope everybody's doing good. Um, I feel like everybody may be at home today, right? Right? Yeah, we just got here, honey. Hey, brown sugar babe. I said, let me make sure that I put out a note and let everybody know I'm going live, and I just don't hop on here. Oh, I see some new people. Don't try me. Oh, hello. Don't try me. Hello, lady. Hello, Lita. Hello, Larsa. Hello. Oh, Lord. Hey, honey. Rack. I'm just gonna say Rack. Hey, Deirdre. Hey, Denise. Queen T. Committed to the journey. Oh yeah. Hey Teresa, what's going on Facebook? Shout out to Facebook in the building. She said, Texas said, I was just about to start getting on TikTok to sell my AI visual guides. Look like I'm going to go to YouTube, girl, because TikTok got a lot going on. Like after I saw that, they're checking for your religion, they're checking for your citizenship, they're checking your locations to see where you live and all the things. I was like, I went live on TikTok yesterday because I had to tell them, get them ready. I was like, y'all, I may be leaving TikTok. So y'all might need to come on over here to YouTube because it seems like it's going to be a lot. And plus, I was trying to figure out yesterday why my post did not post. And then nobody's post posted. Nobody. I was listening to another creator and I heard what he was saying. Then I saw an article about it and everything was frozen yesterday. The US is in talks of getting TikTok. And Lord have mercy, at this point, the way the US is run, nothing good can come from the United States of America right now. So, ooh, oh, Lita, yes. Hey, okay, thank you, Miss Q. Hey, Miss Q. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Deirdre Bunch. I'm so happy to see y'all. Hey, Lynette. Oh, Lynette is here. This first. Lynette, shout out to Lynette. This is her first time being here from New Orleans. I hope you have a good time today, and let me know if you enjoyed yourself. Hey, D Nice. Hey, Darnisha, Laverne, Jazzy, Teresa. Hey, Bernita, Sean. I love that my Facebook family is here. Hey, Gigi, Tanya. I don't know if they probably did take away the monetization because everything is frozen. And then I'm in a different program over there on TikTok. So I had messaged my person and you know what? I don't even know if she'd have messaged me back. Let me see if she I don't know if she sent me an email back because sometimes they act like they don't know what's going on or mm, no, she hadn't messaged me back yet. But I don't know. They probably did take it away. Like when they took the monetizing away, um, the last time when it shut down and when it came back, we got whatever we had plus double. So that was a nice little payout. Yeah, Bundy is leaving. Yeah, yeah. I mean, TikTok is, and I don't know why they bother TikTok because TikTok is so awesome. Like I literally, after I finish with all the postings, if we go live, like I'm on because we're snowed in and I have no sense of time. Like it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm on TikTok like all night long. So I just love that's where I get my recipes. I mean, I may just not post on TikTok, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the rest of this month to get my mind right. Hey, Penny. Yes, y'all, let's get these likes up. I would be canceling my DV again and get rid of TikTok if that happens. Yes. Hey, Simon Swirl. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Doris. What's going on? Good afternoon, Teresa. Oh my goodness. Lenora is the first time here. We got some first timers, so we're gonna make this a really good live, y'all. Hey, Sharon, she done caught a live. I love seeing content from other countries. And let me tell y'all something. When TikTok had gone down for America, and I had got on there and saw all the people from all other places. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that it was TikTok in Africa and China and France and Germany and all the other places, but I was really shocked because they were like, where are the Americans? Bring them back. Hey, Tina. Well, we got, y'all, we 6 minutes in. And we got a lot to talk about today. So hello to everybody. I hope everybody is being safe. And I wanted to come on here because I feel like people were snowed in, child. So the first thing we're going to start today with, okay, we talked about Potomac yesterday. I want to start out with what happened at the end of the show and all the little write-ups that they had with people. Hey, Pamela, Glennis. And nobody has anything going on. This just really shows you how lame some of the people are here at Potomac. So let's start with Ashley, okay? Ashley says Ashley's second bloom has her second guessing Josh. They've broken up and gotten back together several times, but she continues to write her next chapter of life. Child, a children's book. A children's book. Now, I told y'all the word on the curb is while Ashley was at the reunion, I think Stacey mentioned some stuff about Josh because Josh and Ashley are currently broken up. And Ashley really couldn't say nothing because she didn't see it coming. But Josh had spilled all the tea about Ashley. And I could just imagine what he was saying. They said she called him and cursed him out and set him straight. Okay, Sam, thank you. I know, don't put that book in the baby room. I know that's right. Because what are we listening to Ashley talk about? You know what? I can't with Ashley's alter ego photo in Atlanta with Nene. Ashley is not going to be Teresa. She is just like her mama. 304. Not the 4-3, 304. She said a children's book is fitting. We know she has experience with people's kids. Absolutely. So that's Ashley's. Ashley has absolutely nothing going on. Like zero. Ashley, we're going to talk about it. Ashley had nothing going on this entire season. Had Angel not really had messed up, or Angel really wasn't sure, being really sure about herself and second guessing herself and being delayed, Ashley wouldn't have anything to talk about this season other than her mama and her mama's boyfriend and Josh that they on and off again. But Ashley is somebody we could do without. Exactly, Sam. No, I was shocked too. I'm going to put it up here because this is how I felt too. I know, exactly. I was shocked as well. Hey, Tia. So we're going to take her down because we're finished with this. We'll take her down and put something else there. So let's go to the other person who is lame and has absolutely nothing going on. Giselle. Giselle would not have had, and I need the people who ride for Giselle to really be for real right now and just stop talking about how much I am a hater, because I don't hate Giselle. I'm just talking about what I see on television. And just put the fact that this your girl aside, and what did your girl do? Giselle brings absolutely nothing to the show. She has not brought anything to the show the last time she brought Jamal, and we see how that ended. So she brings nothing. If it wasn't for Angel, Giselle would not have had a storyline. She would not have had a storyline, right? So Giselle says, after a 2-year battle Giselle lost her fight over her father's will. So we hadn't even heard about that. I think she mentioned that one time. See, here's the thing. If you want to sit here and talk about the 2-year battle, Giselle, you should have, as a producer, or they say you're a producer, you should have said, you need to show me going to Atlanta or going to New Orleans. You need to show me talking to a lawyer. Did we see her one time talking to a lawyer talking about this will? We ain't talked about this all season, and this what y'all want to put up about her biography for the season? Giselle brings absolutely nothing. You should have had Giselle flying. You should have had a camera going with her to the lawyer's office. You should have had her going to her father's burial site to just talk to her dad. You should have had her talking to her mom. We find out she don't even talk to her mama. You should have had her on the phone talking to her mama. But one loss didn't overshadow a big one. Now all you got is that Angel Pledge, aka that was all in the. First of all, Giselle misspoke at the last reunion. When Wendy was talking about what she got written up in her kid's will, and her daughter gets a little bit more money if she pledges, aka Giselle sat on the couch as a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Giselle sat on that couch and was not discreet. She said verbatim, I'm going through that right now. That's a good idea. You weren't even supposed to put your baby business out there like that. I was like, the girl, I didn't know which one it was. I didn't know if it was Grace, Angel, or Adore. I didn't know which one it was. But the fact that she told Wendy that she was going through that right now, I was like, hey, why would you do that? The babies are on campus. And I'm sure they watch or will watch, and somebody gonna watch and say, oh, Angel's mama says she going through that right now. Girl, you don't know if you made that difficult for your baby. This is it. This is it. Instead of putting after a 2-year battle, you should have said something like Giselle is trying to strengthen her relationship with co-stars or something like that. Because we ain't heard nothing about this 2-year battle. Right? I think she mentioned it at the beginning of the season, and then we ain't talked about it no more till now. This shows you that Giselle don't have shit going on. She don't have nothing going on. Giselle can go. Although she's not going to go anywhere, she can definitely go. And all she got to do is talk about her daughter who has crossed Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Nothing to do with her. Nothing to do with Giselle. So let's take her down because she's done. She's over. So let's talk about Stacey. Stacey and Timo are still going strong, but have no plans to remarry, as the ink on the sealed divorce paper is too fresh. If they did, Jassy would not be invited to the wedding. Absolutely nothing going on. You could have had this girl, like the whole season, Angel has been everybody's storyline. The way they tore into Stacey, and I will give it to Stacey every time, Stacey don't let these heifers shake her. And I love that about her. I like Stacey. I love that about Stacey. She's not going to let these heifers shake her, not no way, no how. But she ain't got nothing going on either. You could have showed us like a conversation with you and Timu talking about, well, what are we going to do? Are we going to get remarried? Are we just going to go to the courthouse and it's just done? And then we just tell Arabella one day how it goes? Jassy will not be invited to the wedding because you sat there in the back of the car and got caught up in lies. And you couldn't really argue with Jassy because Wendy was right there to come back every lie that came out of your mouth. And that's why Stacey was sitting back there quiet as a church mouse. Because she couldn't say anything because Wendy was there to clock all her teeth. And then you done got mad at Wendy for telling her, don't play with me because you're not going to lie to me like you lie to everybody else. And I am your friend. And I will say this, Wendy is a good friend because I would rather have a friend like Wendy to call me on my stuff and keep me on point. That would show me more love than somebody let me sit here and tell a lie and I look crazy with production rolling the tape on her. I didn't even know that Ashley was going to the wedding. Now you sit here on a FaceTime with Ashley while Ashley is telling you she is preparing to go to Jess's wedding. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. But that's all she had going on. So let's remove her. Let's take her down. I'm gonna say that for later. Let's get to this one. Tia. Tia had a good season. I think Tia had a great season up until she started getting in the mean girl situation. I was glad to see Tia at the end of this season pull away from the mean girls and stay with Angel. That brought her back to how she was for me. So Tia ended the season for me in a good place because that little moment when she was like focused. Oh, thank you, Denise. Yes, Denise said these end of the year updates were so shady and funny. Yes, and just unnecessary. I mean, just ridiculous. Thank you so much, child. So Tia said her and her sister are continuing to build their relationship. I would like to see more of that. Wasn't what isn't continuing is house parties thrown by Tia's kids. At least, like what? Tia and her sister continue to build a relationship. That's a good start. Also, they could have said something like, Tia and Angel continues to be closer, blah, 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 da, 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 da. Tia did bring, I agree with you 100%. Tia brought a breath of fresh air. She almost messed up for me when she got in that little sewing circle. But with this trip, because she was with Angel, she was pulled out of that little circle, so she ended the season for me better. Hey, Wendy, production is hella shady. There was no fun this season. Yes, there was no fun this season. None. Absolutely none. Hold on, let me take Tia down. Okay, let me see. Who am I left with? Oh, let's go to Kay. Kay and Greg are better than ever, but she is still prioritizing her med spa business over marriage. The picture frame remains the only bling from the jewelry store in her possession. Let me tell you something. This right here is the most embarrassing part for Kay this entire season. And I would stick right here with Kay. If I was Kay, this is where I would stick with my med spa. Because this situation with Greg, you moving back in here with Greg and all this stuff, oh child, ain't nobody got time for that. Ricky said he not sure about Tia. Kay gave nothing. Kay gave absolutely nothing this season. Kay didn't even give friendship. When Kay, let me tell you something. I love my best friend. I love my best friend. She is a Sagittarius. She is unhinged. And I know, like, child, all I'm going to say is, I just know. Because it be the comments for me sometimes. And I know in real life. But this right here is not real friendship. Oh, I'm sorry, Ricky. My bad. Ricky, I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm so sorry. Let me go back. Ricky said Kay gave nothing. Yes, she gave absolutely nothing, ma'am. So, like, Kay couldn't even be a strong friend. And the stuff that she was saying to Angel, like, onto the side when they was at Chemo Sabe, you should have had that stuff for them then. When Giselle said, you over here up Kay's behind. And then when Giselle said on there, Kay, I don't care nothing about you because you over there taking up for Angel. You on the wrong side of history again. Girl, I would have at least cut the phone off on Giselle. Let me see what she said. Gigi said, I think the franchise suffers when they try to force friendships versus showing these housewives individually. Friendships and being cool with coworkers is different. I agree so much. No, you didn't miss that much, girl. It was a horrible season. It was a really horrible season. I agree. Karen brings the fun and the fun shade because Revolving Door Giselle is just too mean. She is too mean to just. Let me tell you what I did enjoy. The shade at the piano in the Four Seasons, that was cute shade. I thought that was cute. I was here for that. I was like, that's the kind of shade we can get, and I think Angel was cool with that because not Kissing. Girl, yes, that yes, she is a savage. I'm trying, baby. I'm trying, lady. I'm trying. She is just mean. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, they throw the word friend around too loosely because ain't no way I ain't stepping behind my exactly. And so let me take it down because I'm done with her. Let me remove her. Now let's get into Angel. Angel and Bobby are still living in Colorado. Let me take Giselle is mean spirited and a dark cloud. Her and Ashley need muzzles. Yes, I agree. That is so right. Angel and Bobby are still living in Colorado, but say they have purchased a $2 million home in Potomac. Tia was not their agent. Now, I was told that they are supposed to be moving in their home in Potomac in 2 months. So, from what I was told, they actually did buy a home and they are moving in 2 months. So, that's the word on the curb. Now, let me say this about Angel because oh God, there's been so much said about Angel. And I think people don't like Angel. People who don't like Angel, I think they don't like her because of her delayed situations. Because who wants to have a conversation and 2 days later you come back talking about it? Because I'm gonna be like, girl, I'm done. I'm off of that. Right? Now, what I will say is Angel got dealt a really bad hand with this doggone trip. She got dealt a horrible hand with this trip. Horrible. But at the same time, it was just a bad trip. Let me tell y'all something. If you did not watch this last episode, Angel was in the truck. Angel, Kay, and Tia drove. Now I don't know what happened because I was not there for the whole thing. People want to talk about what go on. I can't talk about anything but what I see on television. So what I saw on television is that Angel, Kay, and Tia drove around the entire episode. She had found these coordinates. She had gone to a dead end. She turned around, had to go back down the hill. She had a chef to make a 3-course lunch. He over there cutting squash and zucchini, making uh what is it? Lamb chops. Then he gets a call later that the ladies aren't coming. You got I think I want to say they said she paid $10,000 for that situation. So you done wasted $10,000 out here in the woods. Now the men out there on the water, they don't care nothing about that. They're gonna be fly fishing, so they're good, right? So Angel drove the entire episode, the entire velocity. I felt so bad for her. Now, what I am gonna say, this was a horrible trip. It was horrible. It was horrible. They did not. I agree with you, Deirdre. They did not expect. They didn't. Angel did not expect them to pound on her like that. I thought the only time that it was okay was when they was in a hotel room and they were just doing a little light shade on the piano. I thought that was cute. That was it. But on that private jet, that was horrible. Y'all, like I told you, I watched it 4 times. Angel had a very bad season. She had a horrible season from start to finish. She had a horrible season when they was talking about somebody and their kids, and she was asking Kay, did you ask about the children? So Kay was feeling a certain kind of way, and then it looked like Kay was going after her for a minute. Then she go through these things. She really wanted to be Giselle's friend. She came on there to be Giselle's friend because she really liked Giselle. These are her words. But Giselle was a disappointment, as she always is. And Giselle wanted to be a mean girl and she wanted to make her feel bad, a haze, or whatever you want to call it. And Angel's feelings was really hurt. That's why she was always in Giselle's face trying to fix it after the fact. That's horrible. But it was just a bad season for Angel. And because she had such a horrible season, and I like Angel. I think Angel is a sweetheart. It was just a bad season. Angel makes the word wait a minute. Angel makes the word delayed relevant in many ways. Even I check maps before I set out driving to new restaurants in ATL. It's called planning. It was just poor on her part. It was just horrible. It was just Angel just had a bad season. And I'm gonna say this. Like when I had a conversation with Claudia Jordan in DC, and we were talking about her returning. Like I said I heard you say that you would go back to Atlanta. She said yes, because now I know how to play the game. And I think this was Angel's problem too. I think Angel was coming in there being herself, being her authentic self, being a fan of the show. Like she sees these girls, she's like, okay, I like Giselle. Kay is my friend. This is going to be great. So she came in there being herself when she should have just been a fucking ruthless, crazy woman. Because that's what it takes. Because the way I would have put Giselle off that jet would have made Giselle head spin, production head spin, Andy's head spin, the Bravo logo would have spin. I would have made their heads spin. It would have been crazy the way I would have had security come and get her out of that seat. You talking about you ain't happy? Go on to the Four Seasons. Take a camera with you so you can talk about us on our trip to Kimo Sabe. But you out of here. It ain't no way. Angel could have turned all that around. She could have turned all the people around. All she had to do was get at Giselle's 35 next. And if she had got at 34, we would have been okay with that. Point blank, period. That's it. That's all it would have taken. That's it. She should have just told her to get her ass off this plane. Bitch, if you don't get, excuse me, let me leave Millie China for a minute. Let me just go to Millicent. Bitch, if you don't get your motherfucking ass off this plane, okay? You right here, you done made reservations. Go to your goddamn reservation. And any of you bitches who want to go to these reservations with her, you get your ass up here and go with her too. Okay? Not Kay, but Stacy, Ashley, as you say, Trashly, get your ass up, get off my plane. Unless you got $8,050 that you can go and buy another plane, bitch. Get off my plane. Okay, I'm back. Millie China's back in the building. I'm back. Girl, the way I would have cursed her out on that plane, the way I would have cursed her out on that plane, it would have been ridiculous. I know my aunt gonna call me. It'll have been a Jet 2 holiday. You got that right. It'd have been a Jet 2 holiday fooling with me. And then y'all, I'm drinking a little bit too, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Y'all know I don't talk like that. But I'd have had to get her off my plane. She'd have had to leave for that $8,050. I'd be like, Giselle, if you got $8,050 after you done bought these $1,000 earrings, then you can get your own plane. You can go back like you want to. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, Millicent. I had to leave Millie. I had to take Millie out of the picture because I don't want y'all to associate the two. You are dismissed. Girl, the way I would have got her off of that plane. I was like, Andrew, you need to just call me, boo. Just call me. And I'll help you. Because this is just a little, I have helped people before with their reads. Some of the reads that you've heard on TV have come from Millie Chun. That's no lie. Put like at a period, because I am that girl on any given day. Let's not forget that. Every once in a while, I had to let y'all in. Every once in a while. Some of y'all faves. Not my alter ego. Girl, I would have made an example out of Giselle. I would have been like 4 nicks, 5 nicks, 6, 7, 8 nicks if you don't gather your nicks and get off my plane. Because nobody would be on my plane that is disrespectful. Ashley, go. Stacy, go. And anybody else. Girl, that Virgo, you right, that Virgo be Virgo. It don't even matter. And sometimes we don't even know it's going to Virgo. Now I done got hot. Let me said, you know, I ain't gotta stop drinking. She said, girl, it would have been ridiculous. Y'all just don't know how mad I've been since I saw that plane ride. I have been so mad since I saw that plane ride. Neck bone, turkey neck, 305. Girl. Ah, girl, it's mango margarita. The cup is cupping, Trinity. The cup is cupping. I'd have had Giselle together all her necks, and she'd have had to get off my plane or give me $8,050. That's what she would have had to do. I'm like, honey, if you don't pay me my money, if you got $8,050, you can ride. But if you ain't got $8,050 and your attitude ain't right, your voice is too high, your neck is elongated too much, and you looking at me crazy, you got to go, girl. Oh, she's what? I cannot. Whew, honey, let me keep going. But let me say this. I really feel like, okay, I like Angel, but Angel had the worst season in housewife history. And I will get out here with y'all on this because people like, oh my gosh, she had a bad trip. It was a horrible trip. It was a horrible trip. Don't stop port. It was a horrible trip. Right? It was a horrible trip. And I think, girl, yeah, we sipping all day long. I think production knew it was a horrible trip. Virgos unite. I know that's right. Let's get together. I don't know why they want to be Giselle's friend so bad. And here's the thing, Mookie. Look, let me talk to Mookie in real life. Mookie, just what? Okay, I think people get caught up with people on TV. You got to let that go. Because in real life, Mookie, would you even want Giselle to be your friend? Like, is there somebody you would want to be friends with? I could never be friends with somebody like Giselle. That's right, girl. That's what I said. I can't move my car. I might as well drink. I could never be friends with somebody like Giselle. Like, if people that really go up for Giselle, I was like, okay. I just refuse to believe that anybody, unless you are a person like that you could go up and be friends. Like, I couldn't trust the dentist. I couldn't trust Giselle. It's a couple of people that I couldn't be friends with in real life. Like, if I saw them, I would just see them and I could just keep going. I wouldn't stop. There's no need for me to speak. I couldn't. Exactly. Absolutely not. Cause how? Cause then you couldn't be friends with Ashley. I could never be friends with Ashley. I couldn't be friends with Stacey because she lied so much. I mean, I could be friends with her from afar and laugh at her. You know what I'm saying? I could laugh with Stacey. Like, Stacey, you a fool, girl, because you know you need to stop. But I'm just saying, like, it's just certain people you just could not be friends with. I can't be friends with nasty people. Like, once I peep you out, and it don't take long. It just take a hello for me. The way you say it, your cadence, your sound, if you got a smirk on your face, the way you look, I'm on everything. And I already know I'm not fucking with this bitch at all. Period. And that's how my life goes. I mean, it's a wrap for me. Cause I'm just like, cause I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? In my real life, on the internet, I will help anybody. I will help anybody that needs help. If I can help you, if I can't help you, I will find somebody who can. And that's on the internet and in real life. Right? But you got people that want to hold on to stuff. They don't want to tell you how they do that. They don't want to let you know how you can move further because they worried about you doing better than them. And when I peep people like that, I don't fuck with them, period. It's a wrap for me. You ain't never got to worry about me at all. Production was a big problem. You just like Lillian. Lillian is a Capricorn, baby. She don't fool with them either. She is my baby. I love that she has that outlook like me. I don't think she does the she's a little gentle, you know. She's the whatever this generation is. So she's that. Yeah, not merely just cause. But I'm serious. I don't. I just don't fool with people like that. I could never fool with somebody like Giselle. Let me stop. Let me stop. Okay. Okay. Angel. Let me go back to this. Angel, nice girl, beautiful girl. I did not like her reunion look from the knee down, but beautiful gowns from the knee up. She had a really bad season. She just had a bad season. I don't know if she's coming back. She was on Claudia's podcast and she said she's not going to let these girls run her off. So I hope if she does come back, I hope she comes back and just really not take any mess and just not try to be friends with somebody. You know what I mean? Just not be, I don't know. I don't know. But this was a bad season. The trip was bad. I would be pissed too if the water wasn't right. But I was listening to Dustin, and you know, this last thing I'm gonna say about this. If we're going to Denver, we're going to Denver for our trip, and oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm working on planning that. But if we got somewhere and the water was not working immediately, I would be like, let's go. I'm not if Angel had put me in a house and the water wasn't working, I would tell production, you have to take me somewhere tonight. If it's the Motel 6 and then I can get in to the Four Seasons tomorrow, let's go to the Motel 6. Cuz I'm not going to be here where there is no water. You understand what I'm saying? And the fact that you stayed there lets me further know that you was trying to mess this girl's whole trip up. Because you could have done that night one. The moment you turn that faucet off on and there's no water, I'm getting my purse, I'm getting my bag. Peace. We out of here. Y'all text Angel, tell her that we're gonna be at so and so, so and so. We're gonna text her and let her know where we're gonna be. I cannot. Like you stayed there and took a 304 bath because you wanted to do that so you could further complain. I would have gone and taken a shower and complained. Exactly. No water, no me. If Mookie, talk about it. If the girls can rent a man for the show, Angel can rent a friend. Call me, girl. I'd be here just to cuss them out for you every scene. I know that's right. If Stacey can rent TJ, if Kenya can rent Walter and all the other men she rented, if they can rent these men, you can rent a friend. I know that's right. Girl, we need to open up an agency. Tammy said she had water in Iraq. Girl, hey, Bama girl. Not water in Iraq, Tammy. They wanted something to talk about where Angel messed up when she didn't reach out to the ladies. Yes, I agree, 100%. She was wrong for that. Angel was wrong for not picking that phone up after she had somebody go over there while the ladies was at the house. When the ladies got to the house, she should have said, "Y'all, turn on the faucet. If the faucet not on, I'm about to get y'all a room and get y'all out of there." Period. That's how that was supposed to go. You would have shut Giselle up. You would have shut Ashley up. You would have shut Stacy up, and you would have shut just now got here Monique. You would have shut her up. Cause I feel like Monique came in here and she was like kumbaya with everybody. Let me give everybody benefit of the doubt. But then she done got over here with Giselle now, and now she got too much to talk about. Girl, don't let me get started with Monique. Don't let me get started, Monique. Stephanie said, sign me, I'll be a friend too. Tag me in. But I just feel like, yes, she definitely dropped the ball. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got to keep going. Okay, let me take Angel down. We didn't talk about this. Now, the only person who had a storyline, let me see, make sure I got everybody out of here. Because now I'm about to. The only person who had a storyline was Pam Oliver. Pam was the only person that had something to talk about. 3 months after the Colorado trip, Wendy and Eddie were arrested for fraud. They are facing felony charges, and if convicted, up to 15 years in prison. Y'all, not the way. Let me tell you something. This whole season has been so cringy. This whole season with Wendy has been, every time she opened her mouth, I'm just scared she gonna say something about some money. I'm scared she gonna say something about some jewelry. I'm scared she gonna say something about rich. I'm scared she gonna talk about doing something new. Pam just stresses me out. She got on here talking about some, oh, I got my little Chanel outfit. And the first thing I thought about was Eddie sending that email talking about how much Chanel you got in here that you can have a little bit more money, get us to $450,000 so we can get this insurance money. Fraud, felony charges, 15 years in prison. Now, I'm not saying they're going to get 15 years. I'm not saying that. I refuse that Pam and Eddie Hennessy going to get 15 years in prison. We know who Pam is, but that's what her name is. That's her alias. So we refuse to think that Pam and Eddie Hennessy are going to get 15 years in prison. Because the way they started off together. Then they broke off to get their own lawyers. They realized this cost a little money. So they didn't got back together. What she say? She said, I want somebody to touch Giselle and Angela like how Monique body Giselle. Yeah, me too, girl. Me too. She probably had. Girl, she had the visor, she had the bra top, she had the pants with the Chanel backpack. Girl, I mean the Chanel fanny pack. They gonna get some time. I agree, they gonna get some time. It's gonna be some time got. It's gonna be some time got. You done took your ass over here and done made up a robbery in your home. The police has come. You thought they were gonna let it go. They have found the things that you put on the list, Pam. Now you done messed me up because I was over there in Maryland. I was going to the hearing, so they made it go another day. Shout out to We Go Podcast because she was able to go, right? So she was able to go. She went. They had a hearing this last week, postponed it. Why are you postponing this? You clearly did this. This is going to be bad for them. I feel bad for the kids too. Wendy mama told on her, I don't care what nobody says. Girl, she was just that mad. You ain't lying. You are not lying. She was just that mad because she had called her daddy. Oh, child. Girl, not only 4 degrees, I would have thought Kimberly, I would have thought Eddie knew better being a lawyer to put anything in the email. Y'all act like y'all don't even live together. Deirdre said Wendy lost her when she got all that work done and then start acting rich. Then you standing up in Kim Wasabi talking about you done got your baby some earring because you want your baby to feel rich too. Girl, stop talking. Pam Oliver and Happy Eddie Hennessy are the world's dumbest criminals. And then, oh Jesus Christ. So y'all, they got March. March is the date, and they supposed to go in April. So we got to see what's really gonna go on. Okay. Child, 15 years in prison. I don't think they're gonna do 15 years, but baby, let me tell you something. A year. Oh, honey, I got something for y'all. We're gonna get into this. Let's get it. Let's get let's get into this. Baby Boogie. I'm about to pull y'all up. I'm about to pull Mr. Housewives up. And we about to play this. I hope this don't bother me. I hope we don't get in no trouble for this. But y'all, these braids that Karen have in her head are from the hair from the other ladies inside the institution. Let's get into it. Let's go. Oh shoot! Wait a minute. That's not what I need to do. Let me go to Mr. Housewives. Oh, honey. Okay, here we go. Mr. Housewives. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. Oh shoot. Hold on, I got hold on. Oh, I don't want y'all to miss this part. Hold on, let me oh child, this is tough. Oh, if I had to sacrifice this monetization, we just gonna have to sacrifice God, baby. This is too good. Let's get into it, child. Hold on. Okay, I have to stop that part and we're gonna have to go on to it. When Raven said you look so fly, she about to get ready to talk about the braids, how she got the braids in her hair. Okay. So let's go on to that. Yes, honey, that's super real with Karen. Let's go to the next part. Y'all ready? Lord, I don't know how they're gonna do this, but okay, let's go to the next part. Oh, child, this is too much.
So what they did was they took their extensions out of their hair and they braided my hair, and I think it's so beautiful.
They did your hair with their hair?
And I was able to reach a few of them. I was like, it took me, 6 decades to get here.
All right, that's it. Baby, honey, I don't know where the sun is. So when the show went off last night and we got all those little biographies and all that little stuff about the ladies. So this episode that's going to come on next week is going to be all about Karen. So Karen is coming home. As you can see, they had a conversation. I'm sure we'll see how she feels after her bath and all of that. And then Andy comes over that night and Andy has a conversation. I'm with you, Tammy. Tammy talking about in 6 decades. First of all, Karen shouldn't have been there in 6 decades, and them girls shouldn't have been there at 20. But thank God that Karen is home. I hope that she's learned something. I really do. I hope that Karen has learned something. And I love that we're going to end this season with her. Because they brought the cameras back up because they had already finished filming after they finished Colorado. So when they got the word about Karen coming out, they brought the cameras back up, and this is why it's going to be all about Karen. Not about the barbecue grill. Oh Lord, honey, we gonna get to this. We gonna get to that. Don't even worry about it. She said, I have a problem with how they dragged her over the issues instead of addressing this as if she may have an alcohol problem. And if that's the case, it's a disease, but they dragged her. And I thought it was disgusting. But if she had been white, it would have been addressed with sympathy and empathy. I think it's disgusting. Well, yeah, well, you know that it's always going to be different when it's us, right? But Karen, I think she's going to support them too. Karen, because the judge said, the reason that she went to jail as swiftly as she did is because the judge said it's because the judge said, do we want to make it a 5th time? Like, she's had 4 DUIs. Karen has done this 4 times. And thank God nobody was hurt. Thank God nobody was hurt. Thank God she was not hurt. Thank God she didn't hurt anybody else. But they had to make an example out of her. They had to sit her down. Or addressing disease or the crime. Well, her and Andy gonna sit and talk. They're gonna talk about the. They're gonna sit and talk about the her addiction. She did say that. She's gonna say, we're gonna talk about my addiction or whatever. So they are gonna do that. So I don't know, child. I don't know, but Karen having her braids done by the girls in the in the jail, in the prison with their braids. I know. And see, and you know what, Audie, one of the questions that Andy is going to ask her is, what do you say? Because a lot of people feel like you shouldn't be on this platform. A lot of people have said that. It's some people in these comments that have said that they don't think, first of all, they don't think she was in jail long enough. And second of all, they don't think that she should be able to go back. But Karen is definitely going back. Karen is definitely going back to Bravo, Real Housewives of Potomac, because the way the ratings are going to go through the roof next week, the way the ratings are still going to go through the roof this week, because people did not know that Karen was on the show, the way people are going to go and look at it on Peacock, the way they're going to go look at it on demand, because you have 3 days. You have 3 days after you record a show to watch it in order for the ratings to count. Baby, 72 hours, people watching it out, they ain't got nothing else to do. They have nothing else to do. The people are snowed in. So let's go watch this. Kimberly, let's stay on task. Bravo is in it for the money, baby. She said, unfortunately, I truly believe Karen needed to go sit down and think about what she was doing for some years. I agree with you 100%. I think it was her time. Because if you have had 3 or 4 of these, you have had 3 of these before, and a slap on the wrist, and you around here talking about you some concubine, you need to go to jail. Thomas Jefferson, like she was talking about him as if he was living right now. That is insane. I would have, if she had said Martin Luther King Jr. If she had said she was Martin Luther King Jr. coming back, I could have handled it better than Thomas Jefferson. I'm sorry. Whew, honey, this is too much. She does need to come back with some humility, and I think that she will. Karen is somebody who can put on for the camera, so do I think that she will? I think she would definitely give us a show. I do feel, at least I would say, I hope that Karen has learned her lesson. I hope that she learned her lesson. I really do. So, yes, I hope that she learned her lesson. I think that she is going to be genuine. But when she sits down to talk with Andy, do I think that she is going to be on the up and up? I don't know. I mean, I know she's going to be on the up and up, but do I think she's genuine? Oh, no. She should, you know what? She should have, 4 is a lot, but it can be a disease for some treatment others. They keep people on the show that's stolen, served in the prison, but question I return. I'm glad she did not unalive anybody. Karen had the means for a freaking driver. Yes, she should do some things for Uber. Karen should have some Uber. She should have some Uber projects in the works. That's what I would do. I would be trying to give me an Uber commercial. That's what I would be trying to do. I'm not even gonna lie. That's what I would be trying to do. 100%. Wait a minute. Let me take some stuff out of here. Hold on. Because we done already talked about all this stuff, so we about to go to another level, y'all. So I hope y'all ready. Y'all get everything out, because we're about to go to another level. We're about to go up one more notch, baby. We about to take it up a notch. I hope y'all ready. Oh Lord, let me go and get these other things out. I forgot to get this. I got to go get this. Hold on, real quick. And when I talk about she needs to be working with Uber, somebody else is already working with somebody, and they are doing the damn thing, honey. Hold on, let me get all this stuff in here while y'all getting that out. Let's get the next level going on. Hold on. 2, 3, 4. Let's get 5. Hold on. So y'all get it all out. Oh no, that's not it. What else? What else we got? Got Arby's. Got the dentist. Do I have the dentist up here? I got the dentist up here. Okay. Okay. So we saw Karen coming home. Huger Uber, I'm here for it. Exactly. Karen needs to go and get her a spot on. Oh, the Super Bowl about to come up. Karen, this is your moment for you to come all the way back. Because here's the thing, we love you and we want to see you. You need to have your manager to get you a Uber spot on the Super Bowl, because that will be you making a definite testimony about safety, driving, all of that. I think that'll be fantastic. What do y'all think? She get a spot on the Super Bowl? Y'all ready for the next level? Let's go to the next level. Let's take her down. Profit from your crime. Huger Uber. Karen, you need to call me. Call me. And let's see what we can do. My manager can talk to your manager. Baby, we can get it popping. Do you understand what I'm saying? Somebody said she can help Waymo out. Oh no, not Waymo. Not Waymo. Waymo, But she could, to get the coin. To get the coin. Y'all, let's get these likes up before we go to the next level. So we're at 300. Where are we in likes? We need to be at least at 300 in likes. So go ahead, y'all get them up while I get these next things loaded up, because I'm ready to go to the next level. So y'all go ahead and we need at least 300 before we go to the next level. Please get the likes up, people. Let me make sure I got all that I need to have. I'm about to go. Let me go over here and load up what I need to do on Bravo. Hold on. Y'all get the likes up while I'm getting this done. Okay, I'm going to the Bravo situation. Where is it? Oh no. This is not what I'm looking for. Hold on, let me see. What am I looking for? Oh, I know what I'm looking for. Y'all go ahead and get it popping now. Go ahead and get the likes up. 5. Is that it? I don't think that's right. Hold on. That's not it. I need to do Watch What Happens Live. Hold on, y'all. I'm working on it. Because I'm ready to talk about I'm ready to talk about the girls over here in the why can't I find what I'm looking for? Let me go to Bravo Shade Room. Let me go to the Shade Room. And they gonna have what I need. I believe they gonna have what I need. They don't have what I need. Okay, we're gonna get it regardless. Okay, where we go? Where we are with our likes. We good with the likes? Okay. So Stacy was on Watch What Happens Live last night, and I thought she did fantastic, right? But I know y'all gonna be shocked. I know y'all gonna be shocked what I'm about to say. But the dentist, baby, when I tell you that the dentist had me weak beyond recognition, she had me weak. So let me get to what I'm trying to find right quick. Baby, the dentist had me weak. Hold on. Why can't I not find what I'm looking for? Hold on. Do I have it right here? Uh okay, that's it right there. That's one thing. Oh God, where is it? Cause when I tell you this had me weak beyond recognition when she was where was that? Hold on. I'm gonna find where it was. Hold on, let me find where it is. Hold on right quick. Where was it right quick? Where is it? I was so I was so weak, y'all. I was so weak. Y'all just don't know how the dentist had me weak last night. Y'all would be so proud of me because y'all know how y'all talk about me with the dentist. Baby, hold on. I gotta find it. I got to find it. I found this what I'm looking for right here, but I got to find this on here. Oh Lord, where's the Watch What's Happening live? Where is that? Honey, when she was talking about oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where was it when she was talking about that? Oh, where was it? Where was it? Hold on. I gotta find it. Where was she talking about? Because Stacey was talking about she was talking about Giselle. Wait a minute. Because I got it on here. Oh, I'm gonna find it. We're not doing nothing until I find this, honey. Because where is this? Who is this? Here it goes. I found it. I found it. Reality rundown. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, honey. come on, reality. There we go. Okay, y'all. Let's listen to it. Let's listen to it, and then we're gonna hold on. Let me go right here. We're gonna listen to it first, then we're gonna talk about it later. Cause the dentist had me weak.
What was your reaction to Giselle when she said on Watch What Happens Live that you don't really want to be with Timo and that you would have gone with Mauricio if you had the chance?
You know, I am in a relationship where I feel safe,
Yes,
supported,
yes,
and deeply loved.
yes.
And I don't think Giselle recognizes that.
Oh my. My. My.
What was your reaction to Giselle when she said on Watch What Happens Live that you don't really want to be with Timo and that you would have gone with Mauricio if you had the chance?
You know, I
Let them know, Stacey.
am in a relationship where I
She
feel
don't know. Giselle
safe,
don't know anything about being safe,
supported,
or loved.
and deeply loved.
No.
And I don't think Giselle recognizes that.
Oh my. My.
Mm, mm.
My.
Baby, y'all know. Yeah. Baby, the way the dentist said, ooh, my. Y'all, when I tell y'all that I was in here on the floor. Y'all, I had tears in my eyes. And I was like, I got to give it to the dentist. When she has something to say crazy that's on point, I'm going to give it to her every time. Baby, because you know how she feel about a relationship. You know how she feel about being loved in a relationship. You know how she feel about somebody speaking on a relationship. Baby, when she said, Giselle, and poor Giselle. Giselle don't know anything. And the dentist does ride for Giselle. She does, but she could not, girl. She could not in that moment. Because Ashley, we're going to have to listen to it one more time. Because that's my thing. Like, hold on. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right.
Oh, and that you would have gone with Mauricio if you had the chance.
You know, I am in a relationship where I feel safe, supported, and deeply loved.
Mm.
And I don't think Giselle recognizes that.
Oh my. My.
My.
My. My.
What was
And y'all, 100%. Andy loves not Ashley. He loves why did I think of that girl name? Stacy. He loves Stacy. Stacy is not going anywhere. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. Because I was waiting for Stacy, and I think Stacy said, you know what? I'm going to save this because I'm going to be on Watch What Happens Live, and I know somebody's going to ask me this question, and I'm going to gather Giselle on television. Quad gathered her last week, and I'll finish her off this week. Not knees. Oh my God. Y'all are crazy. Girl. No, honey, that was not fake pageant answers. Those were gathering answers because that was correct. Giselle does not know how to be loved deeply. She does not know how to feel safe. She is not supported by anybody. So Stacy said exactly what needed to be said. Quad gathered her last week, and Ashley just go on and just finished her up this week. The gathering, I guess, guarantees. Yeah, she said the gathering guarantees a check for Giselle. Oh God, I mean, I just really wish. Cause let me say this. No, one thing about Andy, when the numbers aren't numbering, them over there at Bravo will shut it down. The reason that New Jersey is shut down is because they were not getting the numbers, and the girls were being so crazy. And I was like, I don't check the numbers for the Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't check the numbers for anything but Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I was like, maybe I need to look at their numbers and see what's really going on. Yeah, that's why she's so mean and bitter because she ain't got nobody to support her. She don't have nobody to love her, and she ain't got nobody to make her feel safe. And that's why she's so mean. That's why she's talking about Bobby. She wish she had somebody named she could call. You sit around here acting like Angel having somebody to speak on and check in with and respect her, and having somebody she needs to talk to about things that go on in life. Giselle want to act like that is so wrong. Giselle told her Giselle said in the confessionals in the beginning of the season. She was like, girl, what's going on with you? Because we around here, we're bad bitches around here. We're independent. Yeah, we can be independent, but we don't always want to be independent. My soft life depends on me leaning on somebody else. I don't have no worries in this world. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have no worries. I just need to worry about make sure Leah do what she needs to do. That's all I need to worry about. But Giselle ain't got, she got to worry about all of it. And the fact that she ain't got nobody named that she can call is a problem for her. And we're not going to sit here and make it seem like Angel checking in with her husband and seeing if everything is right is a bad thing. We're not about to normalize that. right? What you need to do, Giselle, is find you somebody whose name you can call. Because you done called a couple of people names and you can't call them no more. You know what I'm saying? That little boy Jason you was messing with. There's no way I would have had a scene with me feeding him food and my daughter is sitting there knowing that this is not my man. I would have never done that. You done brought Jamal back, who you divorced for cheating and getting a baby on you, and your girls don't even like the fact that you done brought their daddy back in the picture. Then you done dated these two bald men. Where are those men? Then you around here, this is why she's a revolving door. She's a revolving door, Giselle. You know what I'm saying? That's where I got that from. And all the people talking about, oh my God, you're such a Giselle hater. No, I'm a Giselle tell the truther. Like, you just can't handle the truth. You can't handle it. It is what it is. She wished she had somebody named she could call. She wished she had a man that she could depend on. She wishes that she had a man that would make her feel safe and supported, but she doesn't. And then you want to sit here and call Bobby like Angel is doing something wrong. We're not going to normalize that. We're not going to normalize that. Angel has a husband who supports her. And we do know that Bobby is doing this show because Angel has stood beside him in his football career. Bobby probably don't want to do this. He's doing this because his wife. He loves her. So I don't blame her. So we're not about to normalize this. We're not about to make it seem like Angel is wrong for checking in with her husband and all this stuff. Monique, you too. Okay, Monique, you too, because you was checking in with Chris before you got caught in the back of the Buick in the garage with somebody else's husband. You was checking in with Chris then. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Let me keep going. Don't get me started today. Child, let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Because I cannot. Oh, girl, he your husband. He's a man. I don't talk about me and my husband. Don't talk about what we got going on. You don't have nothing going on. And then Monique then got mad in the season, y'all. And I got too much of this margarita in my system. Okay, so here it is. She just sat here and talked about it in this season. How what Stacy said affected her custody. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Because whatever she says, then they calling me about the custody of my kids. So all you can do is call Chris and talk to him about when you get your kids. If you hadn't been leaving your husband early in the middle of the morning so you can make it to the garage so you can bounce house on somebody else's husband, you probably would have had your husband. You probably would have still had somebody you could check in with. And your life is not Angel life because Angel is still married. Oh, y'all, let me stop. Let me slow down. Let me slow down, Jesus. Chris is not playing with her. Matter of fact, I know Chris not playing with her because when I made my video, my last review, and I put her and that dude in there, Chris got that video. And Chris told me that was top tier. Okay. Let me say that. Y'all, it be a lot of stuff going on around here y'all don't be knowing about, but your girl be on point. You understand what I'm saying? I be on point. I'm really not anything to fuck around with. Let me stop. Let's keep it moving. Big boy approved of everything that I said. Gathering the girls. Gathering. Chris everything he's supposed to be. And then people talking about something, oh, Monique done been all over the world. Monique was trying to have a trip to Fiji that fell through because we didn't enough people sign up for the trip. Why she ain't talking about them oils? Because the oils ain't selling. That's why she over here being on Giselle Jock. Because she feel bling, bling, bling. That's why she over here on Giselle Jock. Because she think being on Giselle Jock gonna get her a little bit further than what she is. oh girl, you know what? I really thought about them when I saw your daughter. I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. And I'm sorry to your daughter. Because she done gathered Giselle so tough that Giselle didn't have no choice but to not be crazy with her. And then Giselle throws a little shade at her when she go into the Kimosabi talking about, I done brought my fine behind in here. Because you can't come in here and buy nothing. You can't come in here and Kimosabi and buy nothing. If Giselle was trying to barter and beg and see how she can get some earrings for $1,000, you know you can't come in here and buy nothing because you put out 2 loans off your house and then sold your car. Allegedly. Let me get off Monique. Listen. Girl, I know, girl. I done went too far. Crash. I done crash. Hey, not hey, Pookie, but oh, child, this snow gonna have to melt, honey. I got to go outside. This snow got to melt. I know it, Elle. I know it, girl. Yes. Exactly, Leo. Monique has made her enemy her footstool. Now she needs Giselle after the Notebook. Yes. So now she over here. She definitely trying to get her flute back. She definitely trying to get that flute back. But you sitting over here, Giselle trying to barter with these $1,000 earrings. You know, child. Look, you see what Giselle said about that dress? I know, Deirdre. I'm sorry. Bling, bling, bling. Look what Ricky said. Bling, bling, bling. Hot topics. Girl, it's dealing with a twist. I'm gonna leave this twist off though. Let me keep going. Let me take down Ashley. Let me take down Stacy, and let me take down the dentist. The dentist was all right with me. Because baby, when she said, my, that was it for me. So let's get into this. Let's go to the next level. Look, we got all the likes, y'all. We're going to the last level. This is it. But this is what I'm really proud of for Candace. I'm looking because I got something in the way. Child, look at Candace that got her Arby's campaign. Okay. Candace has fooled around and got her an Arby's campaign. Baby, let's go to her page. Let's go to Candace's page. Let's go to Candace's page, baby. Candace said, what are you talking about? I am on the traders. Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong search. Y'all, I'm trying to search in my Lord have mercy. Ooh, child, it's time to put that drink down. Okay, here we go. All right. So, Candace, let me go ahead and put this up. Girl, I'm proud of Candace. She doing her big one. Let's go.
Proverb. I'm hungry.
What are you thinking?
The meat and 3.
The what?
Girl, it's a sandwich, 3 sides, and a drink, all for $7.99. Okay, let me show you. Sandwich, mozzarella sticks, curly fries.
Let's go.
Peach cobbler roll, and of course, a beverage. I'm the meat. I'm the star. I lead. Time to dance. Who am I kidding? Nothing I can do in an Arby's to distract from the meat and 3 deal. Come on, girl.
But I'm still hungry.
Not today. Not today.
Girl, that damn Candace, the one that got her an Arby's campaign. Now you also know that what's her name? Angie K got an Arby's campaign from Salt Lake City. Now here you go. Now this right here, baby, because this was me. You are me and I am you, because it's the same thing I said. I'm like, who eating Arby's? But baby, them people up there in Michigan, when I was working in Michigan, what part was I in? I can't even think of the name of y'all. It's just been too much. Them people had an opening of Arby's. When I tell you the line was long every day, Arby's is liked by some people. Now over here by where I used to live, they had an Arby's. They eventually had to take it down because nobody was going there. But honey, not me tastes like human skin, girl. I thought people. Laura said I thought people boycott Arby's. She said down here in Arkansas we keep them busy. Maybe Chris can help change up their menu. Maybe so. Let's go, Candace. I know that's right. I was happy for Candace. You know it, child. Because, yes. I'm very proud of Candace because Candace had keep them checks coming. I know that's lie. I know that's right. A lot of black people don't eat at Arby's, honey. Yeah, we said that. Arkansas got it. Arkansas got it unlocked. Chris can help change up their menu. Let's go, Candace. She said, I never seen Arby's in New Jersey. I like Hawaiian roll. I like the Hawaiian roll fish sandwich at Arby's. I've never tasted Arby's, and I don't know. I will say this: Arby's has a great potato cake, like a hash brown potato. That's what they call it, potato cake. It is delicious. I haven't had one in years, but I do remember. It is great. A check for a national commercial should be a good check, no matter who eats there. And let me tell you something. Let me say this: her on the Traders, Candace on the Traders is amazing. She's doing such a good job on Traders. And this, let me go back. I don't want to miss anything. Hold on. Chris working in the kitchen. What does humans get? I know, Marvette. I don't know what he was talking about. Arby's is laundering money for the cartel. What? I want all of Giselle's foes to win. My niece said that the steak bites are raccoon meat? What? I don't eat at Arby's. Oh my God, not raccoon meat. Raccoon meat? Is that a real thing, Deirdre? Like by people who don't season their food. I didn't fool with the steak bites, but everything else. Mookie, she said with raccoon meat. Oh, they said they make a contribution to ICE. Well, there are some clear people gonna go there, so Candace can have a check. Yeah, I don't go there. Candace does look good. I heard raccoon meat bites are not raccoon meat bites are good. She is doing her thing. Hey Vicky. Wait. What Arby's done did? The baby has to eat. Who eats Arby's? Congratulations, Candace. I know. They had a hot ham and cheese sandwich with those curly fries is what I used to eat. It was Boar's Head Black Forest ham. Okay, that came from Kroger. Okay. Marvette was, I don't want to know. I don't want to know either. The peach cobbler rolls are good also. I don't think that's bad. I like Candace. I just started watching Traders at season 4 because y'all keep talking about it. Girl, let me tell you something. Traders season 1, I don't know if y'all on TikTok listen to this creator named Quentin, but Quentin was on there. And the girl Cherie from Survivor. Season 1 was so good. And then season 3 with Phaedra was so good. Y'all gotta watch Phaedra seasons. Phaedra was such a good trader. Oh my gosh, she was so good. I don't know that what she told me. Rabbit rib meat. I also heard Arby's had a good mocha shake. I don't know. I'm on the MAGA propaganda algorithm or what. Ooh. No, it's mocha. My sister used to work for Arby's when she was young. The milkshakes are good. Her husband probably working at Arby's now as a cook. Oh, girl, stop. Let me see if USDA has a health bulletin. Yeah, girl, let us know what the USDA says about Arby's. That's good. That's good to go. Girl, what's going on tomorrow? She's not ready for tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? Yeah, I think I'm going to run it back so I can understand it. Yeah. We don't have Arby's where I live. Good. Yeah. Arby's is not that, girl. I haven't had Arby's in about a year, but I did like the roast beef sandwich. I was always scared of the roast beef sandwich. It didn't last long. The military base I work on, blacks don't eat that mess. All seasons of traders are good. All seasons of traders. I agree. All seasons are good. All seasons. It didn't last long. All I know is I had a Long John Silver's chicken one time and it made me rethink. Ooh, child, I would not eat that. All seasons are good. Okay, y'all. Let my girl Arby's breathe. I was never mad. Miss Netta used to work for Arby's. What? Bling, bling, bling. So mad. None of the meat in fast food is real anymore, so pick your poison. I agree. Candace may not eat Arby's, however, she will still catch the chick. That's right. I don't blame her. Is it me or Salt Lake City is getting dry? The reunion is horrible. Candace always gathers the girls. I'm glad I can't with Salt Lake City be cool. I can't with Lisa. I can't with Lisa either. Look, I'm just really happy for her. I'm happy for her because she's doing her thing. Now let's get into this, child. Let's get into this because this is the next level. Y'all make sure y'all got your likes because I got notes and I want to talk about little stuff. This is the end of Hot Topics, y'all. We bringing it in. This is the last 30 minutes of Hot Topics. We've had a great day. So I got notes right here. We're gonna talk about it. So, honey, baby boo, let's give it up to Nene Leakes. Because when I say the Nene Leakes theorem is still alive and kicking, because the girls were in California first, and I want to say, let me say this about the girls' ultimate road trip. So the girls started in California, so they did OC and they did Beverly Hills. We didn't hear anything about OC and Beverly Hills. Only thing we heard about them is when Kyle had gone live because she was talking about what a scrumpet and what a 304 Ashley was and Giselle was for trying to talk to her husband. That's the only time. If that hadn't have happened, I don't know if we would have even known anything about them being in California at the time. So they've already done OC and they've done Beverly Hills. So they made it here to Atlanta. Nene Leakes brought the girls out. The Nene Leakes DNA in reality TV for the housewives was apparent. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like the people in my comments, when I made that video, shout out to Nene for being in my comments. Nene made a comment on my page, and shout out to Freddie O. Freddie O said, "What about the pictures?" Freddie O took my picture when I went to Michelle's birthday party. I mean, not birthday party, when I went to Michelle's party. And I shout out to Freddie O. You do fantastic work, sir. I was shocked when I saw him. But Nene Leakes, her aura, who she is a housewife. Because I guarantee you when they leave, because what I've heard is they're going to leave Atlanta and they're going to go to New Jersey and end in New York for the finale. I guarantee you we won't hear anything else about this right here until we find out when it's going to come on TV. And I will guarantee you this. I don't do the numbers for Housewives, but I am going to do the numbers for the episode before Atlanta. I'm going to do the numbers for Atlanta, and I'm going to do the numbers after Atlanta. Because when I say that Nene is going to pull these numbers and they are going to realize that she is the algorithm for the Housewives, you have to understand that. You have to understand that. Now, I was listening to Michelle. Shout out to Michelle ATA. I listened to her this morning, so I got some little behind the scenes information about what was going on. So ooh, I don't think I have it up here. So uh, the first photo of the girls, they were at a drag show and they were at Lips in Atlanta. That's the name of the club. They were at Lips in Atlanta. Now, this particular picture is Nene at the alter ego situation. And they had Derek Blanks. Now, Derek has a twin brother named Eric. They're from Jackson, Mississippi. And I think I was in Hattiesburg on the last year that they were in college at USM. So I kind of know Derek. I don't know if I know. I know not Derek. I kind of know Eric, but not Derek so much. Derek is very quiet. So Derek has gone on to not only become Derek Blanks got his creation when he did the alter ego situation for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So the first party that Nene had was the drag situation at Lips. So that's when we saw all the girls there. So this second party where Nene is getting her freaking flowers, Nene is here with the people at the alter ego situation. So honey, I'm guessing she just giving her flowers. This is her alter ego. Nene brought the girls out. Okay. Nene brought the people out. So then, so the alter ego here, well, she has no, they said that revolving door was Diana Ross. And then this monstrosity was a man. So, okay, so that's what they did. Ashley look a mess. Ashley looks a mess. Girl, you went to Tougaloo. My brother went to Tougaloo. Trey Baker. You know Trey Baker? My brother went. My brother actually was Mr. Tougaloo, girl. Derek is amazing. No, I lived in Hattiesburg. My sister went to USM. I went to Alabama A&M. I moved to Hattiesburg after I graduated to teach. And I stayed there until my sister graduated, and then we moved to Texas. Girl, I don't know if the girls picked their own outfits or what, but girl, this is what the talk was about right here. The talk was that Candace was standing up here taking the picture with Ashley and Giselle. Now look, shout out to Michelle Atialian. Baby, you know, Michelle don't watch nothing but Atlanta, so she don't know nothing else about these housewives. But Stacey don't play right. Stacey's like Tamar. She doesn't do the things, right? So we don't know who her alter ego person was. But clearly, Candace was misunderstood, which I absolutely love. And I'm guessing Portia was a cherry blossom or some kind of housewife or a desperate housewife. I don't know what she was. But child, they said Ashley and Candace were loud and yelling at each other. Matter of fact, let's go on over to Michelle and listen to what she had to say. Okay, let's go listen. Oh, honey, baby, boo. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, MICH. Let me go. No, I don't want to do that. Let me go to YouTube. That's what I want to do. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Is this the same? Is this the thing? I think this is it. So let's go to 40. Yeah, let's go to 40.
Should have been there longer. But I also feel like Deshaun got enough money and stuff that Deshaun don't care. She don't want to be a part of this no more. I don't know. But you know, she may have been invited and turned it down. I don't know. But Deshaun wasn't there, but she should have been. I haven't heard anything about no Kim Fields. Child, I showed y'all everybody who I saw was there. Y'all mentioned all these people. No Candy, no King, you know this, no that. Those are the people that was there. But yeah, so Lisa made a moment. I don't know if it's gonna get cut or if it's gonna get discussed or what. Okay.
Oh,
Also,
wait a minute. Hold on. Let me talk to y'all about that. So, y'all, okay. So Lisa Wu done made a moment. Okay. So Lisa always got something to say. Like I think Lisa just really misses Lisa hates that she's not a big figure like Nene, right? Lisa Lisa done got drunk. Nene done called Michelle said that Nene done called the ladies on the stage. Lisa felt like she purposely didn't call her and then got mad and then got loud during Nene's moment. So Lisa feel a certain way because Nene is actually having a moment because they actually put her on the show and not call Lisa. And Nene was the one that called Lisa, or I don't know. But this is Nene's moment. So Lisa then got mad, and when Nene said, "Girl, come on the stage," because she didn't see her, she's like, "I know you weren't trying to be shady." So Lisa Wu is drunk, and I hope they cut that out because I don't want them to show that. But let's continue and let's hear what she has to say about these girls.
Ashley and Candace. For some reason, Ashley and Candace were loud. And I don't watch Potomac. I don't know their dynamics. Maybe I'll dig into the tea more and ask the people what exactly was said. But somebody was like Ashley and Candace was yelling at each other.
Ooh.
And I was like, what they was yelling for? And they were like, I don't know what they was yelling for. I just know they was yelling. I was like, who is these people yelling? And one of them had on a misunderstood dress, and one of them was dressed like a little Asian man in a blue suit. And I was like, oh, so that was Ashley and Candace. So yeah, they was over there yelling and screaming at each other for some reason. So, of course, again, it was a hodgepodge of all the different housewives from a bunch of different seasons. So, clearly everybody was going to have a little scene, a little moment, a little this, a little that, a little, shade thrown. So everybody was trying to get their moment on film. So it's cute. It was cute to hear, that everything happened and that they didn't get snowed out. And, and for the most part, everybody was there to say.
Well, okay. Let me take this off. How do I do that? Gonna messed up. Hold on, y'all. I done messed up. Hold on 1 second. Can y'all hear me? Mm. Okay. So now everybody fighting for that moment. So I love this. I absolutely love this. Love this. I love seeing. I love it. So we're gonna see this. And I don't know why Stacy just doesn't play fair. I don't know why she doesn't play right. Now, she could be trying to be somebody else with this red hair. I don't know. But this was her alter ego. It's her alter ego, child. So that's her alter ego. Let me see. And that's it, honey. What else did they say? Hold on. What else did she say? She said Lisa was yelling and mad. Oh, she said that Marlo was there. Marlo was dressed like with the blonde hair and the black hair and all the moments that she was on the show. Nene had filmed at Portia's. Um, Lisa showed out again. She was yelling at Nene. Mm, mm, mm. Ashley and Candace were yelling, but I bet you who was not yelling with Candace. I know who wasn't yelling with Candace, and that was this one right here. She don't want no parts of Candace. She don't want no parts of Candace. So whenever Ashley, because Ashley will do it, because Ashley needs moments, right? She needs moments because she is a non-factor. And Giselle is a non-factor also, but Giselle don't want no parts of Candace. But she will try to take Candace on, but Candace will gather this monstrosity and go on. Portia and Nene. Michelle was saying that Phaedra was there to be a buffer between Portia and Nene, because Portia and Nene had that little stress between them about the divorce, because she was seen with Simon, and she was saying some things about Simon, and then the situation with them and the Upshaws and stuff like that. So she was saying that maybe Phaedra was there to like be a buffer between them, because they look so fantastic. The ladies look great together, right? What else? Lips drag show. Nene brought all the girls out. Drag queen dressed up like all the ladies. Oh, at the drag show, child, they had the ladies. They had the people dress up like all the ladies. That's fantastic. They did so when somebody was like, why do y'all? Somebody said something about me not liking Drew or something like that, because I had said something about Drew. I didn't say anything bad about Drew. I didn't understand why Drew was looking like that, but evidently Drew with the guitar, that was her alter ego. So I'm guessing. So we'll see that. We'll see that on the show. Everybody came for their alter ego party. So Nene had a drag show and Nene had an alter ego party. So Nene had two things. Okay. And I'm sure Lisa was pissed because she wasn't at the drag show. She did come to the alter ego party. We don't know what Sheree was doing there. We don't know what she was doing. So Nene came as the Queen of Atlanta. Marlo dressed all of her things. Nene filmed with Portia at Portia's house. So, child, we got to see. It's going to be a lot of stuff. Yes, honey, 100%. 100% they mad. And then you got the twirl lady over there looking through the window trying to see what's going on. And, here's the thing. Let me say this about the twirl lady. Let me say this for the twirlers. I know the twirlers are upset because the twirl lady is not on any of this, right? And I'm glad she's not, because she always seems, she's doing her best right now outside of being on here. She outside hating and trying to make it something that it's not. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Portia's not an OG and all this stuff. But then you see Kim and you see Sheree. You see the OGs there, right? But if she was able to do it, she wouldn't be an OG either. I feel like Candy is a veteran. I feel like Portia's a veteran. And this is what I will say about the twirl lady. So twirlers, I don't do this often, so get in here and listen. Should Kenya be on here? I'm going to say absolutely. And if Kenya didn't do what she did to herself, she would have been on here. But Kenya is the reason Kenya is not on here. Y'all can love her and twirl on your toes as much as you want, but she is the reason she's not on here. But the thing is, Kenya and Portia saved season 5. And you can listen to anybody talk about that, because I think they were trying to negotiate contracts in season 5. And I want to say that Kenya and Portia was getting paid little to nothing when they were brought on, right? So should Kenya be on here? Absolutely. Kenya is a staple for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't have to be a fan of Kenya to give her props, because she is who she is. A lot of us don't like her and a lot of us love her. So that is what it is. But Kenya is not on here because Kenya is not on here. She is a destructive person to herself. And because Britt put that lawsuit out on Kenya, that is why Kenya is not here. So your girl did it to herself. Did nobody else do it to her but her? Okay, so she is the reason that she is not on here. And she is the reason that you and her are hating outside of the club. So whatever Kenya has to say about what's going on is a non-factor. We don't care. Okay, we don't care nothing about what Kenya got to say. Kenya did this to herself. But had she not, absolutely she would have been on here. Kenya is, she is Real Housewives of Atlanta. She threw herself at Walter. The first season she was on there, made herself look crazy. Then she threw herself at Matt. He was knocking her head against the washer and dryer. She made herself look crazy. Then she threw herself at what's his name? what's his name? Mark with the nose ring. He talked to him crazy. Kenya's an icon. So she definitely should be here. But she did this to herself. So her talking about the women that are on here, that means absolutely nothing to us because we don't care what she has to say. Kenya has $80,000 to pay. We advise all the twirlers to go and start helping her pay her $80,000. That's what you can do. Kenya is self-destructive. Kenya is a hater, and Kenya is hating outside of the club. So, does she belong here? Yes. Is she here? No. Whose fault is that? Kenya's. So that's all I got to say. Girl, Walt out here looking real good with his golfing buddies. And talking about Kenya, might I add. Candy is not here because Candy is in New York. Candy is on, I don't know. You know what? I don't know if Candy knew that they were going to do something like this. Because do you think Candy definitely would have taken this? But I could see her coming home to be a part of this situation. Yeah, Kenya did this to herself. And if you are honest with yourself, twirlers, if you can get off your toes and stop twirling, get off your toes, stop twirling, people, stop twirling, twirlers, get off of your toes real quick. And if you can sit down and just think about it, she did this to herself. She should not have taken that moment that was hers to put the shine on somebody else, Britt Edie. Now they did not. Now Britt Edie is not a part of this, just like Kenya is not a part of this. So I know y'all would have had a fit if Britt was on this tour. I know y'all would have had a fit with that, but Britt is out here looking fantastic. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, she is. Yes, I know people love her right here. And this is what I can appreciate. I can appreciate somebody that can love her and tell the truth at the same time. See, a lot of the twirlers can't do that. Like they on their toes. They are literally on their toes trying to twirl and not listen. But this is the truth. She did this to herself. Kenya is a housewife. I'm never going to take that from Kenya. I'm never going to take the fact that Kenya is polarizing. Kenya is a housewife. But she did this to herself. So twirlers, if y'all really love her the way y'all love her, y'all will let her know you're the reason you're not here, ma'am. Not anybody else. You had a moment. You lied about the first time that you was opening the thing, talking about you wanted them to show the opening and closing, and it wasn't open to show. Then you got it together, right? And you lied about that a little bit. Then when you had the moment to show it, you decided to show somebody else's photos. Then she decided to sue you, and now you're behind sitting over here in the house where you about to pay $80,000 for this content creation space, and you can't be on the girls' trip. Now, somebody in my comments, Kenya was on the first one. She was on the first one, but she's not on the main one. Okay? She was on the first one. But this the main one right here. This the Nene Leakes one right here. Okay? She couldn't be on there. And thank God, because she would try to take Nene's shine. Lisa Wu already tried to take her shine by being drunk and abrasive. But we're not going to. Uh-oh. Okay, there I go. Okay, y'all. My video is going in and out. I don't know what's going on. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Season 18 and 19, Drew will no longer be needed. Nene, Portia, Phaedra, Angela, Cynthia as a friend, and Kim, and maybe even Kenya back. Okay, y'all can hear me now. This is interesting. Look at this right here. Season 18 and 19, Drew will no longer be needed. I agree. Nene, Portia, Phaedra, Angela, Cynthia as a friend, Kim, and maybe bring Kenya back. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so y'all, this was a great day. This was fantastic. Y'all have been with me, and we had a good time today. So I did a hot topics. Not Giselle look like Jack A. Harry. Wait a minute, what? Not Diana Ross, but Jack A. Harry. Oh, Jesus Christ. I see Jack A. Harry. I see Jack A. But Ashley looks a mess. She looks a mess. This child is a mess. When I say a mess, this is a mess. Child, yeah, y'all got cussing me for a minute today. Y'all, shout out to the margarita, honey. All right, y'all. I'm about to go make a seafood boil. I'm about to go in here and cut some potatoes and some corn up and shrimp and chicken and sausage and put it in the oven. I know. Angela said, "Love Giselle." Somebody got to love her. Let me put up Angela. That's right. It's people out there that love her, honey, in all her ways. I just pray that you just love her on television, and that is not who you resonate with, because that would not be good. Somebody came in the other day telling me something. I'm Giselle. I would do this. I was like, I can't believe you act like that. I can't believe that. Tomorrow night. Am I coming on tomorrow night? What's tomorrow night? Tuesday night? We'll see. I might come on tomorrow because I know like Lillian is out of school tomorrow. I gotta see what this ice is gonna do outside, if it's melting. Yeah, Jessica love her too. Yeah, she got her people. This is the first live I actually caught. So much fun. I'm glad you had a good time, Mookie. I'm so glad you had some good questions too. No, I did not get my drink machine for Christmas, but I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get it for the summer. I do not watch Love and Hip Hop Miami. I wanted to so bad. I wanted to so bad. I go back to work in February. Like I think I leave February the 7th. I leave February the 7th. So I'll be getting y'all ready for that when I get ready to go. So we'll do because like we have hot topics on Wednesday. We'll have a hot topics Wednesday. I'm not coming live tomorrow. I'll be back live on Wednesday because we'll have hot topics Wednesday. And we'll talk about a lot of different stuff. I think I'm done for the day though. I think this was it. I think this was good. We had a good time here today. So y'all if they don't know, this will be it. I think unless something goes on today, I won't be back. I'm gonna go and cook and get some stuff folded. I gotta get some stuff packed because once I'm able to drive, I gotta go to the post office and just do some real life stuff. What you talking about, Crystal? Hopefully TikTok will be back. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I don't know. Mookie, I'm glad you had a good time, honey. We all had a good time today. This has been fantastic. I hope y'all are safe out there. Y'all don't get in the streets unless you have to. What time is it? It's 2:00. We got 3 minutes. I had a great time today. This was really good. Shout out to, I don't know who this is, Jose Cuervo. Margarita. Oh yeah. I don't know who this margarita is by, but this margarita was the co-star in this live today. Brown Sugar Babe, let me know what's going on. She said we need more boycotting. Yeah, we do. Um, y'all, this was great. Y'all have a good day. Y'all be safe out there. If you go outside, be safe. Bundle up because it's cold everywhere except for Florida. Um, she said she gathered up some snow and that turned black and she started choking. Wait a minute, what? My sister just called me and said that she gathered up some snow and that it turned black. And oh Lord, y'all leave that alone. Now I need to drink every live. Girl, this was it. Deirdre, this was, I had poured all of it into the glass. Now it's gonna take me 10 minutes to get down the steps. Girl, this was fun. It was fun. So all my newcomers, everybody new. I hope y'all had a really good time today. I'm glad y'all here. Y'all be easy. What's today? Monday. I don't know what comes on TV tonight. I may be back later on with some hot topics or something, but other than that, I'm out, y'all. I'll see y'all Wednesday. And it's your girl Millie China. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be good and stay warm.